Welcome back to my channel. My name is K Shine, and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. You already know your girl is back with another story time. Based on the title, you know exactly what I'm about to talk about. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at K Shine with 3 E's. Y'all already know the drill. Without further ado, let's hop right into the story time. Let's go. All right, y'all. So, boom. Y'all know exactly how I like to start my story times off, okay? So, let me tell y'all, right? I go to this party. I'm always at a party. I'm always out drinking. I'm always meeting niggas, okay? According to y'all, right? I'm at this party and, I'm just chilling with my homegirl. And, I got me a little cup in my hand, got me a little drink going on. I'm chilling with my homegirls. We having a good time at this little kickback / party, right? And in walks in like this familiar face. And you know how like you see somebody, they look familiar, but you don't know where you know them from. It's like I know I seen you from somewhere, but I knew I didn't like know you like that. He just looked really familiar. So I kind of was just looking. He was looking at me too. And I'm like, where the fuck do I know him from? So, I'm asking my homegirls like, you know that boy over there in the red? Like, don't he look familiar? And she like, nah, he don't look familiar to me. I'm like, damn, if it's not with this group of friends, where the fuck do I know him from, right? So it was just one of them things that like I just couldn't put my finger on it. So I'm like, okay, well, whatever, it don't really matter. I go back to doing whatever I'm doing, right? As the party is continuing throughout the night, we having a good time. We end up going outside because it started getting hot as fuck in the house. When we step outside, the boy who looked familiar, he came, or I don't know, either he came outside or he was already outside. I don't really know. But he ended up walking over there towards me and he like, do I know you? And I was like, I don't know. Do you? Like, do I look familiar? He like, yeah, but I can't figure out where I know you from. I'm like, nah, no lie though. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, what? Like, I don't feel like we went to school together. Because I'm kind of good at remembering people that I went to school with. Like, even if they get older, at least I'd be like, oh, you went to this school or whatever. I'm like, I went to this school. And he like, no, I didn't go there. I was like, yeah, I don't think I know you from school. I'm like, I feel like I just seen you somewhere before. Do we like follow each other on social media? I'm thinking like maybe we just became friends and we never met or something. He like, wait, did you used to be on like Shine Avenue? Every time I mention the street, I always say that. I don't know why that's so funny, but I'm like, yes and no. Like this the thing. You ever, first of all, that's so horrible to even be known to be like on this block, number one. But like, I only used to be on fucking Shine. It's only one reason, guys. Only one fucking reason that I used to be on Shine Avenue. You want to know what that reason is? That I was on fucking Shine Avenue? When I was with Drama. I know. The only time I was on that one particular block is when I used to kick it with Drama. Mind you, I haven't kicked it with Drama in a minute at this point because I told y'all, because of the drama, we always would be on. Actually, it's not even like we was on and off. Okay, well, I wouldn't even say we was on and off. We was off. But if we ran into each other, we'll like communicate a little bit. Like if I go to if I see him at the club on Saturday, we might talk and text or whatever for that weekend. Maybe up until like a week and then we stop talking. So really it's like I only communicate with him when I run into him. But if I don't see him, we can go months and months without talking, right? So at this point I hadn't seen Drama like in the longest because he actually went to jail for a little bit, whatever. But so he was locked up, so I really haven't seen him. So when he said that block, I just was like, damn, you had to have seen me like with Drama or something. I'm like, yeah, I used to be over there with my friend. I didn't even say like somebody I used to talk to, my little boo. I just said my friend because he don't need all that. I'm like, oh yeah, my friend used to take me over there. He like, oh, like I remember you like you used to pull up with somebody, like you used to come over there like when we was playing basketball, because y'all know when I was with Drama, we would just pull up on the block. They'd be out there drinking, playing basketball, having a party, whatever. Like we used to just pull up over there, right? So I was just like, yeah, I used to come with my friend to that block. That's crazy. I'm like, that's what I remember you from. That's what I'm like, I knew you from somewhere, but it had to been somewhere like where I really didn't talk to him a lot. So he was one of the guys that used to be on the block that would play basketball and stuff. So he like, oh yeah, now I remember. Like, okay. I'm like, yeah, all right, yeah. So how you been? He like, yeah, I been straight. How you been? He like, I ain't seen you on Shine Avenue in a minute. I'm like, yeah, because, just gotta stay out the hood. I don't know. He like, yeah. I'm like, you be over there? He like, yeah, I live over there. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Well, so we just talking a little bit. He like, we gonna take a shot, and I'm like, yeah, we could take a shot together. Like, that's fine. So we take a little shot. So we just talking, and he like, yeah, but I'm thinking about moving. Like, the block really been like dead lately because everybody getting locked up and everybody dying and stuff. I'm like, oh shit, well, yeah, maybe that's why it's dead, because people are literally dead. Well, not like that, my bad, y'all. But anyways, I'm like, oh yes, I'm telling him like, yeah, it's time to move, because like we just getting older, and like if too much stuff was going on your block, it's time for you to get up out of there. So he was just like, yeah, I found me an apartment over on this neighborhood. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's a real cool neighborhood. Like, we just talking and stuff. So he like, yeah, like you plan on going over there anytime soon? I'm like, nah, like the person I used to hang out with is the one who used to bring me over there, but like I don't kick it with him no more. So I don't really be, that's why I haven't been over there. So I'm thinking like, okay, if he don't ask me who or nothing, I ain't gonna say nothing, because it's just like, I don't give a fuck. And it's like, it was one of those things that when we used to go over there, it ain't like him and Drama was fucking buddy buddy. Like, had y'all been buddy buddy, maybe you would have been a little bit off limits. But y'all know how I feel about that off limit shit. Like, if this not one of your main brothers who would like come to your mama house, stop talking about niggas is all like, y'all would just play basketball with niggas and be like, he's on playing man. That's the bro code. Da, 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 da. No, meanwhile, you fucking all my coworkers, all my friends, everybody, but like I can't talk to nobody. So no. So it's like, if he ain't asked, I wasn't gonna say nothing, right? So so yeah, so he like, oh, okay, like we take our shots, we having a good time or whatever. So he ended up asking for my number before we left. So I get him my number. We're gonna call him Believe, okay? Y'all gonna see why. So, I exchanged numbers with Believe. So y'all already know how the first interactions go. Y'all get to talking, name, birthday, what's your sign, what you like, this, and that, whatever. You believe in God, you got kids. All the little standard questions that you ask when you first meet people. So as we texting and stuff like that, we having good conversations. Like, and I always say we having good conversations because most of the time, it's me that got the good conversation. So it's like I kind of make it easy for them, because I'm really good at conversation. So it's like, it's really never a dull moment. The only time it really be a dull moment is if you really just ain't giving me nothing. Like, I make it very easy for us to like have a good ongoing conversation. But if you just be texting back one word like answers, then that's what's gonna stop the conversation. So it's like, come on now. I'm laying down the fucking blueprint, bitch. All you gotta do is keep up. Like, so he do the standard things. He want to take me out. You gotta go to dinner and stuff like that. And he was the first person to take me to a gun range, y'all. That's why when y'all was having that fucking debate about if you can go to the damn Cheesecake Factory on the first day or Chili's and all of this, y'all worry about that. I want somebody to take me to a gun range. Like, when I went there, I really enjoyed it, and it was really a nice time, and it was just something different. Like, yeah, I want food too, but fuck the Cheesecake Factory. Not because it's just that. It's like, I want to go to the gun range. I want to go to Queen of the Ring. I want to go to a URL battle. Like, y'all worried about the wrong stuff. Y'all just worried about food. I want to go to other stuff. So don't put me in that conversation. When that conversation first came up, people was in my comments like, do a talk about a Thursday about first dates and where you can and cannot go. You can, and it's nowhere you can't go. It depends on the person. If the person wants to fucking go to a Dollar Tree on a first date, what if the person wants to do a fucking scavenger hunt at the dollar store? Shit, if that's what you like, then that's what you like. I can't say that's a bad first date, because what if the person loves Dollar Tree? Shit, I don't know. So stop asking people what's good and bad for it. It's no such thing, unless it's like to that person. Like, if I say I don't like the grass and you take me on a picnic date, then it's like, of course that's a bad day. But I can't tell you what's a bad day, because it depends on the person. Anyways, my bad. So he was the first person to take me to a gun range, right? So when he took me there, I was a little nervous, and that's when I really, really had my long nails. And long nails, especially if you're a beginner and you don't know what to do, like, my nails, just like, to load those clips in, it was fucking hard in the beginning. So he was just real patient with me, real slow, teach me how to do it. So I was just like, y'all already know I'm falling in love. I fall in love quick. I'm a Cancer. So I'm just like, okay, like, this, what? I love this man. Y'all know what it is. So we went there. We went everywhere. Like, we dated for a long time. So we just was really enjoying each other's company, y'all. And the first time, I'm gonna just speed past, because we did date for a minute before whatever happened. So the first time I came over his house, y'all, and I spent the night. Mind y'all, I did come a little tipsy. Just a little bit tipsy, right? But I wasn't like drunk to the point, like, you know, when I be drinking and stuff, I be in that mood. I really wasn't in that mood. Like I was kind of drunk to the point that like I didn't want to be drunk no more. Like, bitch, I don't want to fuck. I don't want to do any of that. I really just want I want the liquor out of me. Like, get it out of me. The only time we gon' is if you can F the liquor up out because I want it out. Like, it just was not feeling good, right? So, unfortunately, the first time I spent the night with him is when I was fucked up like that. Like, and that's just because his house was closest to where I was at. And for whatever reason, y'all, I told y'all it don't matter how much I'm drinking, I'm gonna make it home. I want to go home and get in my bed. No offense to my friends, family, none of that. I want to either get in my bed or at least my man bed, right? So it was just like his house was closer to my house, and I didn't want to stay where I was at. And I didn't want to stay where I was at. I don't know why. So I ended up going to his house. Y'all, when I tell y'all, this man put me in the shower, laid me down, and he didn't try nothing. Mind you, I just didn't feel good as far as like the liquor. It wasn't like I was sloppy, like too out of it, drunk, don't know what I'm doing. I just didn't really feel good. Like it just was no. I was just doing too much that night. So when he ain't try to like do a little something, cause you know most guys, and y'all irritate me. Oh my god, that just made me think of something else. But and I told a story similar to this on the membership too. But like most guys, like I would have that conversation. And you know what? I'm so sorry. This what grinds my fucking gears because when y'all say don't go over a man's house late at night and not expect to have sex, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, I don't know why y'all think like that. When I tell y'all, it's been literal times where I said, hey, I'm not on that, and if you're gonna be on that, then I won't come over. And niggas will literally tell you, I'm not desperate for pussy. I'm not gonna try to have sex with you. I'm a gentleman. I don't need da. And then you believe them because it's like, if we're trying to build something, why wouldn't I believe you? Am I supposed to never come to spend a night unless I want to have sex? Like, I don't understand why you don't know how to cuddle at your big grown age. So it's like, I would literally believe you, come over there, and they would just try something. Literally, now they sliding up your thighs, trying to go in your pants. You moving their hand, they coming back. You moving their hand, they coming back again. You moving, now they got an attitude. Didn't I just tell you that I wasn't on that? Like, what do you mean? Oh, like, I don't get when y'all say don't go over a man's house unless you own that. Why do I have to be on that? Like, what, like, why do I have to be on that? Why you can't be a grown ass man and just wait for both of us to be ready? Anyways, so I be irritated with men, so I make sure I make it known, hey, I'm not on that, and if you're gonna be on that, let me know so I don't come over, because I will literally stay my ass at home. It's never that serious. But yeah, so I never got a chance to tell him that because, like I said, I came drunk. So when he ain't trying nothing, I was like, okay, I like that. Like, it really made me feel him a little bit more because I'm like, you could have took advantage, not like took advantage of me, but like you could have took advantage of the situation of me being a little bit tipsy and stuff, and like, you know, you showering me, so you see me undressed, you see the body, right? You could have really been on that, and I just really respected the fact that he was not on that. Like, he cuddled me hard, he put me in his shirt and just cuddled me, and I went to sleep, right? So, you know, I like that about him. So of course that made my feelings for him grow more, right? So after he did that, it's like the fact that you didn't try nothing. Now I want to give you some. Like, wait a minute, like I just appreciate the fact that you ain't try to take it. So now I want to give it to you, right? So, you know, when I woke up the next day, you know, I'm hungover as fuck, like, you know, tired. So I'm like, oh, thank you for everything. I'll see you later, whatever. I leave, go home. We talked, so he all telling me what I did like the night before, like, oh, you came drunk, you was trying to throw up, but it was one of them throw ups that, you know, you ain't got no food or nothing on your stomach, so you're literally just throwing up your insides, like the yellow stuff. Sorry if that's TMI, but I'm just saying. So he like, you kept trying to throw up, but like nothing was really coming up, so you just was spitting up and stuff like that. And I'm like, damn. But listen, and I swear by this, if you are hungover, especially if you had no food on your stomach, eat something salty, preferably some plain Lay's. Is gonna get you right. Like, as my little cousin, like, I did this when we went on our trip. It's going to get you right because it's gonna, whatever the salt do to you is get you right. Have you a Sprite. Eat the salty stuff, salty Pringles, pretzels, whatever. You might end up still throwing that up because you gotta have something to throw up. Like, the first thing you eat on an empty stomach, you're gonna throw that up. But once you throw that up, you're gonna be so good. I'm telling you. Come back and let me know if it worked. Well, don't get too drunk. Well, I don't know. But anyways, just talking about that. So he like, well, what you doing today? You know, it's my day off. We can go out to eat, all of that, right? So I'm like, oh, I'm not doing nothing. I still had work, but I got off at like 5. So I was like, well, I can come after work, kick with you. Cool. I go to work. I come on home, freshen up, get dressed, whatever. I go to his house. I meet him at his house, whatever. We go to dinner. We're having a good time at dinner. We still talk about the night before, just laughing. I'm telling him like, yeah, I drunk such and such. Probably it was that fucking Bombay. Y'all know me and that Bombay don't mix. Like, every time, like, that's why I ain't had that shit in so long. Like, I don't know what it is. But unless Bombay want to sponsor me or something, then I drink it again. Hey, I'm just saying, just throwing that out there. But, so, while we had dinner, you know, we having our drinks, you know, I'm feeling my drinks, I'm feeling the vibe. I already was feeling the fact that he ain't trying nothing. So it's just like, we've been talking, and then this the thing too, we have been like talking for months and months. And I know for y'all try to act like y'all go by the 3-month rule. I did this, what? For y'all try to act like y'all go by the 3-month rule and y'all don't like to give it up easy and all of that. And that's fine. I don't really give a fuck what you do with your body. My thing is, you can wait, you cannot wait. It don't matter what you really do. You still can come out with the same circumstances. Also, for me personally, I don't want to be talking to nobody for 6 months, end up really having deep, strong feelings for you. Then we have sex and your shit not hitting right. That might sound shallow, but it's just like I am very sexual, and sex would be a big part of my relationship. And if that is bad, I'm not one of the girls that feel like we could just work through that. Like, no. I'm very loving, I'm very clingy, I'm very all it like, no. So imagine you wait all this time and now the shit is bad and it's just like, no. So I'm not saying find out in the beginning, like the first time you meet somebody, you gotta just do, but do whatever you want. That way, if we get the sex part out the way, you know, everything just lined up. Anyways, let me stop because I already think I'm a hoe, which I don't know why, because y'all baby daddies probably got more baby mamas than niggas that I've slept with. But anyways, you know what? That's another thing. Oh, you know, I get buzzed. Of course, we going back to his house. Skip past all of that because this ain't the membership, so y'all don't need to know the tea, okay? 9 out of 10. Would not recommend, because why would I recommend my... It's to you. Okay. Sorry. But I wouldn't recommend it to you bitches. Only recommend to me, okay? Don't touch him. Well, y'all can now because, but anyways. So, yeah, everything was smooth. You know, now this our dynamic. Okay, we dating, and this how I knew I really fucked with him, and I really liked him. Because normally when I date, I don't date exclusively. Like, I might only have sex with one person or so, but like I really don't be exclusive, especially in the beginning, because it's like, what? I'm young. I pose to date around until I find Mr. Right. So it's like dating to have a good time, right? So, you know, it's like if I'm talking to somebody around that time, I keep talking to them. If not, whatever. But with him, even though he never asked me, we never had that conversation, I only wanted to talk to him. Like, I was looking forward to talking to him. Like, that was my husband. He was one of many of my husbands, because y'all know I'm always about to get married to somebody, right? So it was just like, he made me not even want to talk to nobody without even telling me not to talk to nobody, right? Like, that's how much I was feeling him. So, you know, we kicking it, y'all. We going strong. Like, we celebrating 6 months of talking. I ain't never at that age, right? I ain't never been with nobody that celebrated 6 months. Our 6-month anniversary or a year is, we're gonna be walking down the aisle. Like, I'm confused. So, you know, he take me out and stuff, you know, bought me like a couple small things, just celebrate us. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, is this what my future look like? Like a man that cares about the little things. I couldn't ask. Like, what? I couldn't ask for more, right? You know, we dating and stuff, and everything is going really good. Like, me and Believe is going, we going strong, right? So at this point, we kind of like, I don't post men on my page that I talk to, especially showing their face. That's why every time y'all see a male on my story and y'all say, is this such and such? Is this the guy? Why y'all asking that? First of all, why would I tell y'all? And when y'all even ask, is this Stassi? Is this... Why would you think I'm really going to comment and say, yes, this is Shauna. Yes, this is... Why would I comment back and tell y'all who the person is? So why is y'all even wasting y'all time texting that and DMing me if a certain person... If I wanted y'all to know, I would have just told y'all. Anyways, so... I never post their face. Like, I might post their body, or if like we laid up, but you won't see their face because I don't get this. Even before I did YouTube, I just, you are my business. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. So I never really would post him, but he was posting me. I ain't mind that. Okay. I did not mind that. Like he would post me and just like my man is not my man, no. Like if we was to go out to dinner, he would just post me, like take a picture of me, across from him and stuff every blue moon. And that's I was really feeling him. Like, you posted me, you just really a fucking vibe, bitch. Pissed. Anyways. So I guess once he started posting me, mind you, he didn't start that until like after like our little 6-month anniversary or whatever. He starts posting me, right? Why is my light bulb blinking? If y'all see the light flickering and flashing, it's because it's blinking. I think it need to be changed, but who about to get up and do it? Oh, oh, oh. Okay, maybe I do gotta get up and do it. Well, I'm gonna just turn it off. Okay, now it got a little dark in here. I had to turn off one of my lights. I still got the ring light on though. Anywho, so now it's like we're grown in our little relationship. That's not a relationship because mind you, we still not together or nothing like that. But of course, once somebody start posting you, bitches want to come out the woodwork. Like, it never fucking fails. Well, I don't know. But anyways, so he started posting me. Mind you, okay, let's talk about what I didn't know at first, right? He posted me and whatever, and it's like, for a minute, everything is starting to go good. Mind you, we literally would text every single day. Like I knew our text routine. Like we're gonna tell each other good morning, but we both work in the morning, so like we don't text that much until we get off work, because you at work, you text back every 2-3 hours, right? Then when we get off of work, we text a little bit, then we might call each other, text, call. Like I knew our dynamic. So it was like he always woke up before me, so he would tell me good morning, and then that starts the conversation. So it's like a random day. Like he didn't text me good morning. I'm not tripping because I'm thinking like, oh, he could have woke up late. He could have, anything could have happened. Who gives a fuck? I'm just going to text him good morning first. I tell him good morning. He ain't say nothing back. We get out of work. Now I know you went to work. I know you're off work now. You not saying nothing back. So I call him, y'all. He answered. So I'm like, oh, hey, like, you must have been busy today. Like, what's going on? You never text me good morning back, whatever. He's like, oh, yeah, I've been busy. I'm still busy. I'm going to call you back and get off the phone. But, you could tell when it's a shift in your relationship. Again, we're not boyfriend and girlfriend, but, situationship, whatever you want to call it. You could tell when a dynamic has changed. So it's just like the tone of his voice, everything. Like, I was just like, husband, like, what the fuck happened, right? So I'm thinking like, okay, everybody has bad days. Everybody get those days. Everybody know what I'm talking about. Everybody has those days. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Like maybe he having a bad day. Like I don't know, but don't take that shit out on me. Like if you are, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give him a little bit. I'm gonna give him some space, right? So he never called me back that night. So no, I just. I'm like, bitch, right? And because I've always been this way, if you show that you are not interested in me in any type of way, shape, or form, even if we've been going strong, even if I'm in love with you, whatever the case may be, it's like it's a switch in my head that goes off. Like it could be on when I like you. If you show me you're not interested, it goes off, right? I don't know how. I'm glad that I got it, but it's like I really loved him. So not for real, y'all. I really liked them. But when he did that, it's like, oh, bitch, it's back to the drawing board. Like, that's how quick. And I don't know why, but it's just like, I cannot be with nobody or try to talk to somebody that don't want to talk to me. Like, I don't know how to force myself on nobody. Like, that ain't my thing. It's just not my MO. So when he did that, I'm like, well, shit, I hear from him whenever he decided to hit me back up, because I'm not about to be blowing your line down and stuff, and you ain't that busy all day. And if so, then let me leave you the fuck alone, right? So I ain't say nothing, okay? So now I'm going back and I'm all texting other people like, hey, big head, hey, stranger, how you been? Like, now you got to start texting other people because it's like, one, we're not together, so it ain't like, now had this been my boyfriend, I probably would have gave it a day or so or whatever. It maybe reached out, I don't know what I would have did, but because we not together, I can't really expect too much from him. I guess. I don't know. So I'm texting other people now because it's just like, yeah, boy, I don't know what's wrong with you, but whatever, right? So a couple days go by and it's like I'm texting the other people, but really I'm wishing it was believe because it's just like, fuck. Like, I thought we literally was going good and everything was just like perfect. What the fuck happened, right? And I know y'all probably thinking like you should have asked him. Fuck me asking him. It's not always about asking somebody. Why y'all don't be wanting to tell people? The same way somebody should ask is the same way that you as a grown up should tell somebody when it's the problem. So they go hand in hand. You got the issue. So I don't always have to ask. You should just tell sometimes, right? So, especially if I'm completely oblivious. Like, it's just like if I don't know what the fuck happened, it's like you could tell me, but whatever. So I'm not asking because well, what got your drawers in a bunch, bitch? A couple days go by, so it's just like whatever. I'm talking to other people, cool. It's like he texts me and he just like, hey, mind you, that's dry for him, and I'm just like, hey, he like, what you doing? So I'm like, doing this and that, whatever. What about you? He like, yeah, just left the gym. And I'm like, me and him, when I tell you our shit is paragraphs when we text. And then what I like about him is that we could talk about 3-4 different things in one setting and we ain't confused with each other. Like we be it'd be like 3 messages over here, 3 over here. Like we be responding to different stuff. So going from chunks of fucking novels, essays to 4 words, 3 words, 1 word, 1 sentence. That is different from us, right? Since the moment we met, that's been our thing. Paragraphs. We never had a dull moment. So that's why I'm like, now it's just came from the gym. And I'm like, oh, okay, you had a good day? Yeah, what about you? Like, I'm sitting here thinking, like, you sound like you don't want to talk to me, so why are you texting me? Like, it seemed like it was given, I'm going to text you probably because I'm thinking about you, but something on my mind and I'm mad about something, but I don't want to address it, so I don't know what to do with you, so I'm just going to dry text you. Don't try to text me, nigga. Address the problem or just leave me alone. So I feel like that's what it was given. Like you really didn't want to talk to me. So I just stopped texting because like no, that's like giving me gummy D. Don't do that if your shit ain't hard. Don't give it to me. Don't give me gummy. Like So that's what I feel like I was getting. It was just dry. So I stopped texting or whatever. He ain't say nothing that night. He called me like late that night, but I was already asleep. So when I woke up, I just texted him like, "Oh yeah, I was already asleep. I missed your call, but good morning though." And he waited a minute, and it gets to the point that he had to say good afternoon because it had been a minute, and then I forgot what I said. I said something, but like we kept texting, and it just was so dry, and I just was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Right? Like I didn't say nothing to him, but I'm just thinking like that. So I'm just like, what? Like it started getting to the point that I just, if I see the text, I text back. If not, he just wasn't a priority in the beginning. He used to really be a priority for me to text back, but it just was like, fuck that, right? So time is going on or whatever, and like randomly, now we starting to go like a day without talking. Then on the second day we'll talk. Another day without talking. Like we started to be very inconsistent, right? So it was another day like we hadn't talked all day, and he ended up texting me super super fucking late, and he was just like, I got a question. And I'm just like, ask away, and he like, have you ever had something? I said, had something like what? Like, mind you, I ain't heard from this nigga all day. No good morning, this afternoon, nothing. Did you eat? Da, da, da. But you text me late asking me, did I have something? So I said something like what? He like, anything, STD, chlamydia, da da da, gonorrhea, all of that other stuff. I said, and why the fuck are like instead of just saying no, which was the answer, I said, why the fuck are you asking me that? So he like, I mean, you can't just answer the question. I said, no, I can't answer the question because like y'all know from the other story time with Dan Peter, I told y'all I'm not a very black and white all the time about certain situations. Certain stuff do deserve a yes or no. But me, I need contact clues. Like I need to know what the fuck. Why are you asking me this type of question? Why? Because it ain't like we just in the beginning how we was asking each other. You believe in God? Do you want kids? Do you want a marriage? And then you might ask, hey, can I see your my chart? Like had it in the beginning or whatever. I would have answered it with no problem. But it's the fact that you kind of stopped talking to me. You've been dry with me. We haven't talked all yesterday. We haven't talked all day today. And then you come out and ask me a question like this. Like, you should have asked that before our 6-month anniversary, bitch. So I'm just thinking like, like, why are you asking me this, right? So he like answered the question. So I'm like, no, like, where's this coming from? And he like, okay, so it must be true because if not, you would have just answered. So I said, okay, well, believe what you want. He didn't text me back because I'm like, I'm not about to convince you no otherwise. If you gonna keep drop texting me, we won't even talk at all. So you don't even need to know if I even had anything or not, right? Mind you, the times that we was doing our thing, it was always protected. I'm always protected with these niggas. Okay, never listen. I don't know y'all. Well, I do know y'all, but like, nah, it's never given without one, baby. And if you can't feel, I hate niggas. I barely can. I can't feel it if it's on. I can't. So, so guess what? I don't know what to tell you. I can feel it. I'm good to go. So if you're not pleased, baby, I don't know what to tell you. But you're not gonna take that shit off just because you can't feel it. Why you can't? You telling me because this thin piece of like you can't feel it now. Anyways, I'm not saying that you probably can't feel it more when it's off, but you good to go. You good. Anyways, so I'm thinking like I know you ain't trying to act like I gave you anything. So now it's like I got questions now. Now I'm wondering like, wait, is he trying to act like I gave him something because we didn't say? So now I did, even though he didn't text me back. I double texted. I said, "Cause what you trying to say? You trying to say I gave you something?" He like, no, no, no. I ain't saying that. I was just asking if you ever had something. I said, well, why do you care? He like, no, it's just a question. Like, just forget it. You forget it because you seem to get offended by that. Like you don't want to answer it. Didn't text back, y'all. Time is going on, right? We iffy. We iffy, y'all. We on our last leg, y'all, okay? And it's like I said, he it's like he fighting against something, y'all. I cannot describe it, but like it's like he fuck with me. So he keep trying to stay in contact with me, but it ain't the same. That's why I'm like, something is going on, right? But again, you a grown ass man, you need to express yourself. Cause now at this point, I'm starting to talk to other people. So it's like he was all the way up here in line. Everybody was in the back of the race, okay? But it's like 9 people starting to catch up. So he not really a main priority to me no more. Cause it's like now you done fucked up. You know you fucked up, right? You done fucked up. So now I'm kind of like off you a little bit. Once you start rubbing me the wrong way, I'm turned off, right? So now I'm talking to other people. So it's like if he text me, I'll text him back, I guess, but whatever. So one day, y'all, he go out. It takes for him to get drunk or get a little buzz or whatever. So now all of a sudden he want to fucking call me. You want to call and talk about something when you drunk? So he called me, so I didn't answer. I'm laying in the bed. You know, you could tell that maybe he went out for drinks. He a little tipsy and he just like doing a drive home. So he probably just trying to talk to somebody to stay, to you're a little tipsy. You want to talk on the phone just so to make sure you stay woke. Not well, I don't know. But anyways, y'all know what I mean. So he get on the phone and he just like, man, like I just really fucked with you. Like I don't understand. And I'm just like, hello, like he already, as soon as I answer, he just started going. And he like, yeah, like you was my baby. And I'm like, and why I'm not your baby no more, like tell me. So he like, man, I just need to know, like, you ever had something like I mean, damn, like, we talked about kids, like you ain't tell me you had 3 abortions. Who? Come on. Who? Come on. Who, baby, who? I said, excuse me? I said, baby, I've never had no abortion. What are you talking about? He like, and then like you both, I mean, like if you had some, I mean, like chlamydia, like that shit is normal. Like as long as you get that shit cleared up, I just need to know. Like I just need to know. I said, I never had that. Like what the fuck, where's you getting this from? So he like, I don't know why the fuck this fucking $4 Shein shirt keep rolling up. Maybe because it's $4, right? But this one side keep rolling up. Anyways, and y'all, most of the time y'all be asking me like, where do you get y'all shirts from? I literally be getting my shirts from Shein and Fashion Nova. I just get a bunch of shirts because y'all know I only get dressed from the waist up. So I just be going on Shein because they be having a lot of like $5-10 shirts, and I just need different shirts to wear in the videos. So for the most part, Shein or Fashion Nova. Screenshot the video, and literally you could put it in the little image thing and Fashion Over Machine, and it'll pop up, y'all. Y'all be literally asking me, like, I'm not no gatekeeper, but it's like, damn, I don't know. But anyways, I keep trying to cut him off so I can get, like, where you getting this from? And he's like, I just don't understand. Like, man, I know sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, but like jail, that's just like, you don't seem like the type that to just go to jail. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm trying to build a life with you. Mind you, just rambling. I said, believer. What the fuck are you talking about? I said, if you gonna keep just talking, baby, listen, I'm about to get off the phone because you putting a lot of accusations on me that is not true. So he like, no, what you mean? Like, what you mean they not true? I said, where are you getting this information from? Or who are you getting this shit from? He like, man, like, I just can't, like, just be, I would rather you tell me the truth and be upfront, because one thing, I don't want nobody coming to me telling me nothing about my girl that I don't already know. I said, so who coming to you? Like, we don't even know the same people. Like, what are you talking about? So he like, so answer this. So let me know. Just, I'm going to name off the stuff and you tell me if it's true. I said, everything you just said was false. So unless you want to tell me something else. And he like, I'm just saying, like, you fighting people, baby mamas, and it just seemed like a lot going on. I'm like, now you really gonna have to be specific about the baby mamas because it's a lot of baby daddies out here. Okay, all these niggas got baby mamas. Like, who is you talking about, and what baby mama am I fighting? Like, what? I'm like, listen, baby boy, what's the fake name? I said, Believer. I'm gonna ask you again, where you get this shit from? None of it's true. I don't got no STDs. I have not been pregnant. I didn't go to jail, bitch. Like, what? And I'm not fighting nobody with mama. Well, that's iffy. Once you tell me what we talk about, then we can see about that. So he like, no, like you, it's like you was my baby. Like, everything was going good. Like, I literally seen a future with you, and it's just like, this shit is fucking me up. So that's when I was like, you must have been drinking, cause like you just off your shit. Like, you and you're getting Drake right now. You're in your fucking feelings right now. Like, what is going on? So I'm just sitting on the phone, y'all, because it's just like I'm talking to a brick wall. Cause everything I would say or ask him, he not registered, like he not answering to me or listening to me. He just keep going on about what the fuck he got to say about whatever. So I'm just like, it's really giving pointless because you're not listening, right? So I'm just letting him talk. So I'm just kind of sitting on the phone, and I try to chime in. I'm like, who? Okay, but who telling you? He just steady talking over me. So I hang up. I text him like, you just let me know once you ready to have a real conversation, because you just saying a lot of shit and you not letting me talk and you not telling me nothing either. So fuck it. So I text him that, y'all. He didn't text me back or call me back. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm like, but I'm just sitting here thinking, like, you just get to thinking and stuff. Like, who the fuck would tell him this shit? Like, I ain't see us have no mutual friends for real. Like, who is spreading lies about me? That's the part I'm not understanding either. Who the fuck around this bitch lying, right? So I'm just like, you know what? You know who I think it could be? It would like only really motherfucking make sense, or who would probably say some shit like that, which really not though. Like, cause why would this person even say some stuff like that? But I'm like, you know what? Tune in next week. For part 2, y'all. Make sure y'all tune in next week to get the rest of the tea. Y'all should just why not? Why I can't do a cliffhanger? Like, tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me in the comments below. No, don't tell me why, because y'all gonna tell me. Y'all really gonna tell me why I shouldn't do one. So no. But at least y'all know y'all gonna see me next week. Like, ain't y'all looking forward to seeing me next week? Like, no? Okay. Well, but yes, y'all, that is the end of my story time. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure you thumbs up this video, comment down below, and make sure you are subscribed. But y'all already know. Until next time, I'll see you in my next okay, well, hold on. Get it together. But y'all already know. Until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.